Good morning, folks. We're gonna get started like in about 2 minutes. Let's actually did not check the economic news yet. Let me just do a quick check on that. See if we have anything coming up today. I don't think we do. Actually, I think we something. Sorry, let me say that. So we have flash PMI at 9:45, and that's pretty much it. So at that time, I just need to make sure that I'm flat, or I'm aware that something is coming up. So that's pretty much about it. Okay, so let's go. Today I'm gonna be trading the actual NQ on Polarity or on my Apex account because I'm pretty much close to failing it, and also scalping with the MNQ really doesn't work as I've seen, because you're literally giving away 50% to commissions. So anyway, so let's get started. I have some other streams in the background. Hopefully they're not too loud. So I'm going to be a little bit more conservative today in my trading. Also watching some small caps on the other monitor. Okay. So right now I really don't have a bias or anything like that. Hopefully I set this up correctly because I'm using NQ today. Okay, so I'm gonna watch. I think I like to buy it here. See if it comes down. Sorry. Okay, so 9:48, 45. You know, basically make sure I'm flat. I do also want to try shorting small caps today. We'll just see. Okay, so I'm gonna only enter on a double absorption and not just a single absorption. So that's bullish, but obviously I'm not gonna enter because we have this resistance right on the top there. But obviously we could go up. In terms of the options portfolio, I do want to put on a trade today. Okay, so I'm gonna look for a couple imbalances. I would say the market is neutral this morning, so I'm leaning either way. So that's one right there. I don't want to go in yet. I meant I could have gone. Okay. Well, okay. So gonna play a little bit more conservative today. Not go. I should have entered there, but okay, it's okay. Now we're gonna go for a long, and we're gonna wait. That was a good trade. Oh, whoops. Also, I didn't bring this up. I didn't bring this up. Okay. I'm turning up the stream a little bit just to get some distracting noises. Okay, so now I'm gonna go for a long. Let's see if we see some absorption here. So ideally, obviously, you'll go here, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for actual absorption to happen, or a triple stack imbalance to the top side. Also, I'm gonna wait for double absorption. So I'm gonna be a little bit more conservative today. Not like, So there was a positive one. It actually got absorbed. So I think we're gonna go down a little bit more. So that was a bearish signal. So just waiting. Again, I'm gonna be a little more conservative today, not take like a billion trades. Also, I'm gonna focus a little bit more too. Not look at like a billion screens. Except for now, I want to look at this person's channel. There's so many people online. It's hard to figure out who to watch. Okay, so no trades yet. Could have probably taken that first opening trade, so now I'm gonna look for a short. I'm gonna look for imbalances again. The market's so strong now, so I got a little thick. I reduced some risk in the options portfolio yesterday. Obviously, in hindsight now, it seemed like a really stupid to do that, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna pay attention now, see if I can see some stacked imbalances that are being absorbed, or buy imbalances that are being absorbed. Yeah, SPY is, you know, it's getting up there. It's above the opening range. Nasdaq is lagging a little bit. So in 10 minutes we have, okay, so okay. The market does feel really strong. Okay, so absorb that. Wow. What is that fill? Guys, what was that? What was that fill? How did it feel so badly? So I actually didn't wait for a double stack imbalance there, because it was kind of, that's a double top, and I know I should have probably waited. Okay, let me go back to this thing. I'm watching this. Okay, and go for it. Try see if there's a. Now I'm gonna make sure there is some absorption, because I do feel this market is very strong. I'm gonna look for something a little bit stronger for absorption. Because that first pullback was basically, if there was a double top, that was pretty much it. So now it's gonna break it. Well, I guess that was correct to do it out, to short it again. I mean, no one knows. You know, I could have scalped that. So now we have 8 minutes until the news. Yeah, see, now it's busting out. Definitely gonna wait for an imbalance absorption. Man. This could be a loss here. I don't know. I just need it to go down a little bit. Come on, baby. Okay. These are actually a lot more aggressive than I should have done this morning. Okay. So I think see, we're kind of, if you look at the chart here, we're pretty much kind of wedging. So I'm not really gonna take a trade. This is going a lot better than yesterday, obviously. I think it is kind of important. These green and red lines, this is from polarity. I don't actually use polarity, but it does mark out kind of resistance. I don't even know how they calculate it, but it is a good visual guide for it. Now that now that we're waiting for the news in 5 minutes, I'm not gonna take a trade. I want to put on another position because it seems like the market is kind of stabilizing here. For the monthly 2112. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, what do I put on? Do I put on the same thing? 26, selling at 27. So if I sell two 27s and then buy, wow, the price really. So I guess I'm gonna sell two 27s and buy a 22. Sell a 20. No.
One thing I need to figure out with this new indicator is it's loading a lot of data, so it's kind of slow to load.
23. 23, 25. So we're busting out. We have 5 minutes, so it's not really advantageous unless I see a really nice setup. I'll take it. But right now it just seems like we are pushing up. So also the count is at all-time highs now. Yeah, it's at all-time highs. It's okay. Okay, I'm just not gonna look at the market at the moment. I'm gonna put on this options trade and make sure I don't overlap the trades in any way. Okay, it does not look like it's overlapping. So this right here is absorption, but there's only one. You could have gone in. If you're aggressive today, you could have gone in. So I'm just gonna take the fucking nasty price that they're. Oh great! Now they dropped. Wow, they dropped it right when I was gonna take it too. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to 30. Those guys want to play when they want to play games. They want to play games. Okay, I'll take it for 29. Okay, now I gotta put on. So I put the 112 on. Now I gotta put the 2. So I'm gonna put this on pretty high because the market might return to highs. So I'm gonna put on a 43. I'm just gonna sell one, or actually, how many did I sell? I think I'm just gonna sell one. So it's gonna be a 1112. So I just want to add a little bit extra to the weekly totals. Okay, so we got 3 minutes until. So I'm also gonna put some.
Coming into a pretty big level on Bitcoin, like 35 to 36 is a massive range low, value low. And then a value high would be somewhere around mid 40s on the long term, talking about the weekly sense. So So if we can reclaim 35 to 36, he doesn't do that.
Okay, I'm just gonna mark out the the 14-day DTE. Yeah, I'm just doing some data recording and small trades in the options portfolio before
Oh, I didn't know Gary was still around.
423.
Stop trading.
You know, the the VIX is still really high, so I mean it is declining, but it's declining pretty slowly. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, that's the last trade I'm gonna take, that adding that a little bit to the weekly, to the monthly, because it really does feel like the market is still very volatile, and I'm good with where I'm at the moment. Whoops.
He's going to be gone the 28th to the 3rd.
Okay, news is coming out in about less than a minute.
I won't be back until the 6th. For streaming. I won't be here until the 6th.
Alright guys, I'm back. I had to go get my
What
dog.
platform was I using when I traded crypto? What platform was I not using? I had to use every single one because they kept kicking me off because I'm American.
We're ready. Nothing
I pretty much used every single big name
that
platform.
I really am interested in at the moment.
The biggest ones that I was trading on were
What about you guys?
BitMEX, FTX.
Okay, what is it? Oh, okay, I know this one to do. I need to go do this.
What was that one?
Yeesh.
I trade both
It was like the Einsteinium and library
with
credits.
the
Okay.
copier and separately.
So I'm gonna wait for a couple of minutes, a minute or so.
Just like in my last video, as you can see, all the profits that I had on each one of my
Because there's gonna be really low volume in these candles.
and I don't care if
And I
have,
doubt there's gonna be any imbalances that show up.
you know, a bunch of good, here's the news. Big profit on one and
Alright,
small
here's
on
the
the other.
945
Just
data.
'cause I
So
know
far, the
that
market
it's
is
just
not
better to
liking
spread the risk
what
out.
it's doing. I'm waiting on my website.
Alright, got the PMI. Gonna let the dust settle here too.
Any day now.
We're in a little bit of a topic.
50 over 49.5 on the.
Here's my damn computer. My other computer is
Still
freaking
waiting on
bugging
the
out.
update. 50.9 over 49.9. So both are slightly bullish.
Wearing a lot of hats can bog you down.
Bullish for the dollar.
We all want small
Bearish
business
for
management
the
software can help you manage every aspect of your business, from a single screen
Here's that
with
first
one
VWAP being
one
taken,
dashboard.
second VWAP coming up. This is exactly what we were just saying.
Okay, I mean, I'm looking for a long.
The data came out and it was even worse for it. This rotation is going to be very easy. So look at this rotation here. It's almost done already. Rotation coming into 57.
Really don't see any stacked imbalances. Obviously, you know, one could take it here, but don't see any stacked imbalances yet. So I'm gonna be patient and I'm gonna wait for a stacked imbalance, or it could very well come back up here and then I'll just do a short. I try looking for a short. So right now it's kind of both ways. Again, not looking to overly trade today like I did many times. Gonna be more disciplined. Try to preserve capital, not preserve capital, but not churn commissions. Yeah. So if it comes back down here, I'm hoping there will be a stack imbalances to let me know what's going on. Hoping. I mean, I hope it's a.
Alright, markets are boring so far.
Okay, really nothing yet. I mean, we are pushing up, getting a little steam here.
Said Bitcoin closed an old gap. There's still
You know,
old
it
gaps on
tr- it's kind of boring to trade like this.
There was a big gap right here that got filled beautifully. Looks like there's still a gap down here.
Okay, so let's pay attention now.
Gaps are also filled in by the way.
Okay, that was. What are we doing, market? Come on, give me some imbalances. Give me a trade.
Still working as well as it used to.
Give me a trade, guys. Give me a trade.
I'm talking about. That's actually
to 800, but it keeps failing.
Did it fully fill that in? I wouldn't say that's fully filled in yet. It looks like it still has a little bit more. 35, 8. If you don't use the wicks, I typically use bodies. So it's filled
Also,
in
there's a
with wicks,
ton of
it's the fill in
gappers
body.
on the.
It needs a little bit more.
So I'm gonna trade until 10 and see if there's something good. I'll keep trading till 10:30. But again, 10 we do our 0 DTEs,
Yeah, not bad.
and at this point it looks like we're gonna go for another long on the day, a long biased 0 DTE. But we'll see. Yeah, nothing yet, guys.
I love how this entire pump started from a fake news article. That's just typical Bitcoin.
Okay, red. Okay. Oh, that's.
Looks like we're holding VWAP for now. It doesn't want to
It's pushing down.
that rotation.
Gonna wait for something a little bit more stronger than that. Yeah, so we're going down. I need the Z absorption. Absorption as in imbalance absorption. Right now, I don't see any. Okay, that's not bad.
Correlation on the higher time frame is much better.
Let's see what it does here. So, there is a.
Alright, it's looking like
Okay, I guess we're going down.
low.
What was the fake news? It actually ended up being true eventually. It was one of those things where it started out fake, and then I think it's actually being pushed forward now. It was the ETF news.
I don't want to go in here, but this is a possible trade for people who are a little bit more aggressive. But I'm gonna look for a more prominent.
It's like the crypto market
I'm gonna look for a more prominent absorption. Okay, so that's actually I'm glad I didn't. So I'm looking for a double stacked imbalance absorption. Okay, no. I might just go in if the price comes down a little bit better, because we are double bottoming on the SPY. Okay, nope. They missed it.
I think you will get a market similar to like I don't know what you would compare it to. Maybe
It's probably a lot more entertaining to watch someone trade frequently. This is not a frequent trading. Okay, do I go in here?
but I think you have a lot
Okay, I kind of missed it. Do I go in?
pent up aggression from the buyers. Like the buyers have been waiting to buy for so
Okay, I'm gonna
long
give it a try.
that these moves on the way up are probably going to be very aggressive. You know what I mean? Like you have so many people sitting on the sidelines that have just been waiting for any kind of
So today's a really good day for trading because all these single stacked absorptions are actually being respected. It's basically a very stable day.
good thing. Or
Nothing too crazy like what we had last week.
already one of the craziest.
Okay, so now I'm gonna look for a short.
This could pump up to like 40K and then just absolutely nuke them. But we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I don't care on the short term. I'm
Again,
selling my Bitcoin
gonna look for.
exactly what I
I guess I'll just look for a single. I'm not seeing any doubles. Wow, look at this thing. I don't have a runner on this Apex account.
30K or lower.
Yeesh.
And Ethereum, I think, was somewhere around 1,500 or lower. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really care what my average is because I'm not planning on selling Bitcoin until it's like 45 to 50K.
Either that or I'm still getting over my gold. I don't know, but the prop hasn't
But I'd
gone
say we're
away.
definitely positive.
At Coral Investment Group, we always go.
So I'm watching like 3 streams at the moment. Well, not watching, but just listening in the
A
background.
little bit of a bull div here. Bouncing off that VWAP.
I totally listen.
Oh, okay. Oh man, I could have shorted this Leon, but I'm not gonna short it now. Look how low it is.
To be honest,
I want to try shorting,
this whole ETF
but there's really nothing for me to short.
is so blown out of proportion.
I can short this DGHI.
Like I don't fully grasp. I don't grasp how people think that is like
Okay, let's just talk about that later. Let's just do that later. Let me focus on trading the Qs here.
First trade of the day. So 1 minute.
So what the hell is this? Why is it? Okay. So I guess we're.
I might stop loss above those. Maybe get a quick $100 or something. Go, bump up, bump up. Go, 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 go. Go. Don't touch my stop. Alright, I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't know.
The quickie.
I think the whole locking crypto into equities is completely stupid. I really don't understand why like millionaires and billionaires want to lock up their funds into a 9 to 4 market when it's a 24/7 market that's extremely volatile during the evening hours.
Really?
Like the risk is just it's not worth it. I don't know. If I was a billionaire and I wanted to buy
So what do we do here? Nothing.
I would just do it through a custodian like a 24/7 market.
What are we supposed to do here? Huh? Really?
Yeah, wait for a pull.
So I'm 3 of 3 so far today, and they're almost all full trades on scalping on obviously on Apex, but almost full trades on the actual account too. So up about $3. I know it's not a lot, but obviously it's learning process, and you know I can scale that up pretty well even without. Okay, so I'm gonna look for a long. See if we can get some absorption here. Selling. Here I'm not gonna enter in yet because.
The big problem we're going to have is
Oh, I guess we could have gone there, but I meant.
was it 2021 or 2022? 2022. So like this market right here. Obviously you have all the fundamental shit happening, you have all the Fed stuff happening. I'm not gonna talk about that, but like purely on a technical sense,
Okay.
you had a
These small cap guys are trading SD at the moment.
people
I'm gonna try.
just so ready to sell out. Right? You had a lot of bag holders that, excuse me,
I'm gonna try at
bag holders that were getting
around 75 and sell it before 2.
2021. So leading into 2022, they're just so ready to sell. And I feel like you have that on crypto. We have so many bag holders that as it goes up, even with the aggressive buyers that we were talking about earlier, you're gonna have all those bag holders wanting to sell. I don't care regardless. I'm gonna hold mine until it goes to at least 40. I'd like to see 45.
Just sell those.
Okay, I'm looking for a short or a long. I mean, it's gonna be if you're gonna go long up here, you want to see a triple stack imbalance, because you know obviously a lot of people are gonna think it's a short here.
Somewhere. I don't know where you could find it, but you could find the data for what's the average fill price of each
Okay,
wallet that
someone said there's news at 9. I don't think there is. It could be something really minor, which I don't really consider news. Richmond Manufacturing Index. Okay, I mean it's possible, but I don't think that's.
like if the average price
I really don't think that's gonna be news. And again, we're not gonna really enter until we see a
40 to 50K, then this pump means absolutely nothing to them.
Wow, look at how many. Okay, I need to reduce the number of
1 hour delta.
Tizu. Can I do Tizu? Possibly.
But don't take your
Okay, I'm gonna short Tizu here
market for quite a while.
because I just want to give it a try. I know it sounds really
Make a little bit of
stupid.
money. If it goes higher, I'll be happy.
As soon as I slammed all those rubles.
But I'm not really into crypto anymore.
I'm gonna wait for it to get a little bit higher because there's a red. Okay, obviously you guys can't see this, but
Talking about ES.
I am trying to short small caps because I think there's, you know, it could possibly be just like shorting options, right? Where you know options has the expectation of going down, wow, we're going back to highs on the. Okay, one stacked imbalance,
Yeah, I could not
but we are pushing off of that. So
That I was looking
people
for earlier.
making
if we come back, I don't really like the setup yet. We're short.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen, to be honest.
Okay, I actually need to figure out what I'm doing. I have a lot of. How many orders I have out there?
So
Sorry, just
many
give me a
other
second.
people have been completely wrong, and they
Okay, I
just
have a lot of orders. I need to clean this up a little bit.
and it's one of
No,
those
I don't
things
want
where it's
to go
like,
long here. I know this is kind of rejecting that a little bit, but it seems like it's gonna go a little higher, and also possibly there's news at like inconsequential
you're a
news.
big investor, obviously, but as a trader, that's not trading.
Possible. I mean, if you're really aggressive, you could short here. Okay, stacked
The thing about
imbalance.
Bitcoin
It got
is,
kind of taken away.
I think maybe last year or the
So
year
in
before,
SPY, we're at the top of the range,
it might have broke this theory.
but it.
But
I know. I
every single
kind
time
of
we
want
list
to just wait
it
for a
could
better
buy
setup.
anywhere and hold for
So we're
years.
definitely gonna go for a long buy at 0 TTE today, just by kind of like the action of the market so
I think
far.
last year might have broke that because it was
I think that's
been
pretty
such a
safe.
chop for so long. But almost the entire history of Bitcoin, you hold for longer than 2 or 3 years.
25
Because
are sitting here at the top of the
it's just one of those assets.
Or breakthrough.
But that's obviously, that can't continue forever,
Wanted to short this because it just
as we saw last year. Right?
Okay, so the quote unquote news got released, so let's just wait for it to settle a little bit, and we'll go in for a trade afterwards. So I actually want to try
Okay, here's the 10 o'clock data. It came out exactly at expectations.
So when it comes back up here, I'm gonna look for a short.
Earnings after the bell. What's after the bell today?
Let's see how the SPY is looking today. The options.
Yeah, there is a bear dip if you zoom out pretty far here. I wouldn't really pay too much attention to it.
Okay, I'm just gonna clean up my.
Google, gotcha. Thank you for reminding me. I haven't been looking at earnings recently. I don't really care too much what ES does. after
Okay,
hours.
that was. That's absorption right there.
I'm not sure, Vaughn. I was thinking of getting the
Okay, that's a little bit late.
input pro with
Okay, I took that out a little bit early because I got a really bad feel. Okay, obviously, okay, that was pretty bad. Boy, I mean, I could have gotten the full win there, but I did get in really early there, or sorry, really late there. I didn't like that. But okay, so technically that's a win.
Obviously, we look at this
So we'll keep going.
I'm actually going to wait until we're getting our renovations finished. We're doing 3 bathrooms.
So now I'm gonna look for a long.
And as soon as that is finished,
Where can a possible long be? All right, that's
for the next day. I already went out last night and bought a bunch of stuff, fixtures and all that. Once they get the
Oh.
bathrooms renovated,
something happened too.
my new house,
What in the world happened? Got into 2 positions, which I didn't know.
two companies that
maybe hopefully in a
What
week or
positions did I
two,
get into? Oh,
couple-
ASTI.
how long it'll take.
What happened to ASTI?
Really
So
fast,
ES
though,
can
with the
safely go
stuff
down
they've been doing so far.
to about 64
And then
Oh,
just
I got a loss on ASTI.
and not be extended.
my new
I
desk,
think this is a good place to go long though.
hopefully my new computer and monitor.
And then target.
Maybe get a new
Okay.
laptop as well as a desktop. But probably start off with
Dollar's
this
not really reacting to the newest data, still holding its up trend.
and my Ninja account is not wanting to load up.
Okay, double stack and balance.
Trades on that yet.
Is that absorbed? No, it's not absorbed. I could have gone short there, but that was. See, I could have gotten short there. Now I'm just gonna wait for. Okay, loss on INM. See, that's why I don't like to go long. on these things.
Seen this before.
Okay, that's kind of if it gets back down to those lows, to a little bit lower, I might go for a long. Okay, I'm gonna try it right there
Keep an eye on that VWAP.
because it was kind of absorbing that level.
62 on ES.
Technically, it was absorption. It wasn't like the best.
Technically sweeping that overnight high.
Nope. Okay.
Correlation will go down to 60. And it can go down to 60
That's okay.
safely, too. It doesn't have to
Jesus, why did it go down right to my stop? Okay, never mind. It's gonna go lower.
really go down to 60.
See, all right. It's first loss of the day, and keep trading. If I have another loss, then I might just stop it on the Apex account.
Here's that push down to 60. Like I said, it doesn't have to pull back here. It's a little extended.
Okay, now we're actually getting some action, getting some more difficult plays.
Beat up a little bit. And the other one I did really good, so I traded 2
Running
again.
on a 2 sigma. 3
So
sigma.
the
would
one
be
that
the
is damaged, I'm just gonna
Oh, did I get?
set it aside.
I almost got bottom tick there. Okay. Let's see.
Back right away.
Trying to see if the symbol reverse at the bottom. Might go weird, man.
Nice, Charles.
A lot of wicks when it gets below
Yeah,
like
since
63.
245.
A lot of people buying the
Where are you located?
below 63 here. You can see these wicks coming in.
I could have gone long there.
Yeah, the oil bounce was really good, just a little early, unfortunately.
This thing's falling
Most
apart.
liquidity is a little bit lower.
I think all the chop traders are getting tired. They're getting weary.
So
Now
part
the
of the reason why I
volume's
didn't
kind of
buy
drying
it
up.
is
Yeah, the 200 EMA typically lines up with the session VWAP.
Stuck in the middle,
Probably somewhere around there.
right here at 800.
we haven't seen it.
Let's look at the ES.
I mean, we did see it.
Okay.
Yeah, Fennec hasn't formed a green candle yet, so it's probably gonna be a trading range day.
All right. Let's slow down a little bit.
So on the daily, I hate doji candles on the daily. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like them. Usually lose money when they look like this. I was trading till about 1 a.m.
Sucks because, beginning of October,
Super sluggish this morning.
beginning of
I have to
October,
get up and get the kids ready at 5, so I only got like 4 hours, 4.5 hours sleep.
someone took the
It was
faucet.
a solid 4 hours sleep, 5 hours maybe.
I mean, how surprised would you be?
It's kind of rejecting there.
Yeah, it's like we were
Yeah,
saying.
you don't
in
like the
trade plan. It
daily
wanted to be
doji
an
either?
E-shaped
I
and
don't either.
slightly P-shaped. I think it still
They
wants to be
suck.
an E-shaped. It wants to
All I do
balance
is
out inside of yesterday.
Take
So
people's
we're
money
building
left
up
and right.
that
I don't
EOC
really like
here
it.
around
Let's just do
65.
this.
This is a pattern that could work really well.
You guys know that though.
See how it's like building this value.
Hmm.
It seems like it wants to.
Okay. Next trade I want to take is a
One of the good
this
things
will be an A quality setup, but I want to take a bad trade again.
unhandled exception. What the hell does that mean?
Okay.
Come on.
Yikes.
What the hell? Unhandled exception. What the hell?
Felt like this was rejecting those up.
So I might be buying a dip over at 60.
Okay, I might have misread that. Yeah, I definitely probably misread that. God, I should have gotten out back there. Definitely misread that. Okay,
No more data.
that was bad.
That's it. There's basically nothing on the
All
calendar
my accounts are intact.
for the rest of the day, so just keep an eye on the headline.
I thought that was reject absorption of that buy pressure. All right, we gave back quite a bit there.
Looks like that sweep is
Okay,
failing.
so now we're back to the top of the range.
21 minutes, so we still have plenty of time. I wish it was going either direction on this.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Right now they are failing that sweep. It's actually sweeping bullishly.
See, we're not going to go long yet,
This stays above 70.
even though we're at the top of the range,
Final push.
because we don't see any absorption.
That high level.
We don't see any pass. Okay, so
I think it's 80 to 80.
let's see how that reacts to that.
Yeah, 80 to 82. If it does push up here, it's going to be a little extended if it holds above 74.
That was a mistake.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, that was bad.
Current spread is
Yikes, giving back everything. Okay, so that's double.
typical spread is 2.5.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm tripling up on this one.
I wanted 3 or 168.
Target filled. Target filled.
Okay, that was not very good. That was an A+ setup, but I did triple up on size there, which I should not have really done. But you know. Okay. So this was an A+ setup here. This stuff here is like, you know, you could not. So I am going to
It's not reacting as strong as the answers.
I don't know if I want to trade the Apex account anymore. Actually, you know what? It's about to expire anyway, so I should probably trade it. Keep trading it.
Putting in a 4 high if it stalls there.
Trying to figure out on my Discord.
Okay, so Leon, I want to try to short it at 85.
Program error.
Squeeze this
Something
out.
wrong with the software.
So it might be going a little bit lower.
Ooh.
Where's that level? Let's see. So it looks like what they're doing is they're grabbing these
See,
lows.
did I even make money in this? So I should have probably stopped at those 4 wins in a row.
That's exactly what they're doing. They're grabbing those lows, but there's nothing.
So I
left
paid
because they've already been grabbed.
$20. No, about $30 commission. So I made only 200 today. In this Apex account,
Looking for
which is kind of miserable.
basically this lower risk here. You could get below that. So we get below
Seller there.
39,
I'm not quite sure I'm in the first one.
which they're struggling to do.
I'm gonna watch the level there.
So I'm watching Leon for short.
Yeah, 0 falter today. Yeah, that's the pain of an inside day for sure.
It's really the sellers are quite strong. I should have smacked that trade at 167. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Hmm.
I go for any for another
So if this candles and Leanne closes as a doji, I'm gonna go and just short it just for trying it out because
We're sitting on a lot of support on the 30 minute for Nasdaq and Russell. So this is what people want to get. They definitely could go.
so right now really the direction of the market so far.
Okay, the drop came right as I went to take it off. But
Okay, gotta pay attention now. Let's see what happens here. Red, blue.
Order fill.
two winning trades.
Probably around the 90s, 90 to 86.
Kind of slow exits today.
Order fill.
I didn't like to hold. I guess I should have held it. I kind of didn't like to hold it because like the range here is really really short, small, and I was trying to play off of this. So this is not an A plus setup. It's more like okay, so people might be selling and then people might be buying, and so it's absorption and then also active selling, active buying, active selling, absorption into active buying. But as you can see, it's kind of a poor play. So probably a good idea that I left that one. Okay, on Leon, I might go short here just to test everything out. Okay, so I went short on Leon, and I'm gonna cover just above 2, and my stop is above. I guess my stop should be above just right there. Okay, God, why does it do that? So strange. So now I have to watch line because like my cover, it's gone. My stop is gone.
Definitely not. At least it's not like corner. It's on the outskirts. It's not really out.
Okay, so now I have to watch 2 things. Alright, the market is really just kind of consolidating at the moment. For the 0 DTE, I'm not quite sure what I want to do because let's take a look real quick. I might just do a Iron Condor, but I don't really want to do Iron Condor in such high VIX environment. See what's the VIX at the moment?
It could freely come down to 6.
The VIX is 19.53, which is still pretty high, but we did drop 4% today, so that's actually pretty good. So I might do Iron Condor instead of just a long. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens at 10. Because let's take a look at the SPY. Whoops. See, I mean, there is no trend here.
About 76, but it would be pretty
I mean, you could say, I mean, we still have 45 minutes. If it busts out above there, then yeah, I'm gonna go for a long bias is 0 DTE.
resting liquidity at 81 and 85.
Before the drop. It might flush. That is what we're looking for. We got 47 likes already.
Hold the control button down and double click Ninja. Keep holding the control button. Let's see if that works.
Yeah, I made a mistake with Leon yesterday, or with small cap yesterday. I need to adjust the stop in the actual stop app instead of on the chart because obviously this is not working.
By the way, I got my credentials for Take Profit Trader. Haven't taken any trades yet, and I started to record the video for the giveaway. I'm gonna post that later on today, so look out for that. All you gotta do is comment on that video to get a chance to get the evaluation with them. Got so many things going on. Just want to get a few trades on my Ninja account.
Pretty high, about
Can't seem to get them opened yet.
index is still following each other.
Oh, okay, that was absorption right there. Let me see. We'll come back down a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna try it right there.
What the heck? What the heck?
I must have missed your message, Keith. I don't see your previous
AST
message.
is not good.
You already posted.
This could be a hold up.
Yeah, Rocket, that's kind of what I'm looking for. It's either going to grab this liquidity at 80 or grab it at 58. It should grab that within the next 2 30-minute candles, I'd say.
Okay, if it gets back out there, I'm just gonna try exit out. Break even looks like I must be stopped. Yep, I got stopped.
Seems like it wants to go down.
Yikes.
I think there's a higher chance of getting a 58. See the losing VRAM. Could be a bulldog. We typically don't trade bulldogs on highs.
Alright. Back to square one now. That's great. I guess I have to wait for a better setup.
I don't know if I trust this higher low.
Grab that 4 high on the AUB.
Dipping below 800 again, and we're still just in the middle of the doji candle here on the daily, as you see. You're one of those 1 minute chart readers only, and you don't look at the daily.
My god, what a bad bill.
The problem with what you just said, Keith, is you could make pretty much every single argument you just raised for the downside as well.
I look over, I'm like, I didn't have that chart up.
And that's why we're so choppy right now. That's the problem with D-shaped days. You can make the arguments for a bullish trade, but you can also make
Okay.
the same exact arguments for
Wow.
So you have
Thanks,
to be
guys. I really
careful
don't want to have to delete Ninja
with
and
those
restart
types of
it. I was trying
situations.
to
Like basically what
find a way around it.
everything you just
But
said,
if I have to, I guess I
see if
will.
you can say that about the sell side, right?
So
The
I
only
found a
thing
way to
you
open
can't say
safe
about
mode.
the sell side
I guess I hit the
is that
trailing
it's
limit.
positive.
What? I thought I was a 1,000 away from it.
The delta number, to be honest, I don't really care
Well.
if it's positive or negative. We mainly pay attention to the overall trend.
Well, I guess I'm out, guys.
If you argue that the delta
Okay, actually, I'm gonna go back to.
you could also argue that it's bearish because look at the
I might be
moves.
having some internet issues.
They are literally identical on both sides. So
I know
that's
they're
the
working
problem.
on internet out there, so
Wow, that is
I would
actually
say be
really
careful
easy to
with
fail.
those types of days. Basic today. D-shaped days.
Well, that's why I don't rely on that.
Yeah, it's usually why when we have
Okay, I'm
inside
looking at
days,
Leon,
trade
looking
plan
to
says
get in again on a short.
buy low, sell high. And you're thinking like, yeah, no shit, you want to buy low, sell high. But what we're referring to is you want to be a buyer towards the lower extreme, towards like the value low, overhang low, whatever it may be, and a seller towards the upper extreme. You want to avoid all that the shit in the middle, like the chop in the middle, because it's very 50-50. It's a coin flip. Everything you say for the buy side, you can say for the sell side, which is exactly what we are seeing right this second.
I'm really worried because with the amount of shares,
And that's a problem that a lot of traders have.
it's gone.
They're
So
like,
it's like,
well, I had all these reasons to go long. They don't realize you could literally just flip that. And you can say the same thing.
Okay, so let's see if I can get some of this money back. I'm gonna look for one good trade, and then I'm gonna really scale it down a little bit.
Has
You see all the reasons to
none of my,
Actually, let me do that. Yeah, let me look for one good trade.
my login or
Okay, come on.
The chart is like literally barcoding right
license key number.
now. So
So I was trying to just
it's a
maybe
D-shape.
Wow, that trailing drawdown is really crazy. Holy crap! I mean, I was up. So my trailing draw. That was a $500 trailing draw. That's really crazy.
If you want to be more technical, if you want to be more exact, the high extreme is somewhere around 72 to 73. The low extreme is probably around 62.
Wow, what a move here.
72 to 62 are the levels you want to be paying attention to.
Okay, so are we rejecting that? I mean, we gotta have a small pullback, right?
Order filled.
Yeah, Christopher, it always goes back to what I say about D shapes. You have to respect them. When you get into that value high or the value
Seems
low,
choppy.
your brain is
Trade
constantly
station
saying,
has
"Oh,
its
it's gonna break
benefits,
out.
yeah.
It's gonna.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
the
see,
time."
Oh, okay. I
And it's
gave
gonna
up
be
all my
such
gains on there. Okay.
the D shape.
I
On
don't
the
like
day.
And what happens? It
Not
doesn't,
good.
and you miss the tree.
Okay.
And then it does it again. And you're like, okay, this
So I'm
is
flat.
or not.
Well, actually, I'm down now on the Qs.
And then of course you're so tired.
Oh,
of
yeah, that was
that
poor trading by me.
You go to take the D-shaped trade finally,
Order filled.
but it's already rotated like 4 times.
I don't like
so
their
now it is
software,
going to
but
break.
they're simple.
See, that was. This is a better trade
We
than
say
their
is
one.
3 to 4 rotations is what you're gonna get. If it gives you more than that, the day is extremely choppy.
So, the deal with this is the only way we win on this is if the short.
So like today, how many rotations did we get? We're not exactly a D shape. We're a P shape
I'll switch from
on the
green to
full
red.
session. So the full session only gave you, I'd say, 2 rotations. The cash profile.
Oh, this is kind of iffy right here.
Because we only have 2
Okay.
sessions here.
Filled.
I know we have at least 2 rotations.
Alrighty.
It's hard to say because we only have 2 candles there. It was
Maybe I should just take my small scalps and run.
it looks like March.
Because I am getting a little bit tilted at the moment.
So this
Do I
is
reduce
right
this?
break here. We've already had 4 or 5 rotations. It
Okay, I'll
shouldn't keep rotating unless it's very choppy.
maybe I'll just reduce this. I'm gonna reduce this to
Like I said, you want to look for like 3 to 4.
1 share and whoops.
I'm bailing on that. I'm bailing on that.
I might reduce this to 1 share too.
It could still go, but I'm like, I don't know.
If what I just said confused you, I would just recommend watching my volume profile series. We talk about the different shapes. We talk about how to
moving
train
a lot of
shapes.
I don't even know how many times.
So if you guys don't know what the hell I just said, you probably don't understand D-shaped games. You don't understand
Order
volume.
filled.
Honestly, that's why it's so dangerous to have a big mouth. And why, thankfully, right before the slow period,
So so now I'm just basically just playing around. But do you think we're gonna?
$1,000 account is 20. Once I start pushing 80, 90, that's when I can start getting a little sloppy, spamming the buy button.
I tried the rebooting. Use Quan Tower.
Target filled.
You can't convert here.
Try to see if
into
it's
Yeah, that's exactly why you guys have to understand that I am providing commentary. I'm not giving you guys credit.
Okay, so 30 minutes
now.
until it's time for the 0 DTE. Alright, really tight range here. I'm not gonna try it again because it looks like we're gonna. So it looks like we're bullish for today. So,
Continues to break down. So core high from today has been repaired.
Hopefully that works.
all down to
You should.
Okay, I'm gonna try Leon here
Yeah,
at.
you could for
It's
sure.
not deep, but it's 100 million share here.
If you're a breakout trader,
I'm not gonna touch
you
it.
just have to sit on your hands during
It's
D-shaped
not for
days.
me.
At least wait for like 3 to 4 rotations, then you can look for breakouts.
Order filled.
The chart does look really good. It's not because the chart doesn't look good. The chart looks good. We're gonna wait for this thing to stretch maybe to 168, see if we can get a crazy bottom floor, but not gonna buy that. I mean, if I'm
It
missing
will work in Quan Tower.
Leon, I'm also missing
Okay.
DLX. No, the volume is good.
Order filled.
full session profile is still sitting in a P shape. You're not D shaped in the full session. So as long as you protect the POC and value at low, it's looking to extend that upper tail. Upper tail should go to 82. Possibly, where's that next?
Okay, let's see. See, now I think we are a little bit in an uptrend.
Probably gonna try to slam some share size down at 167. See how hard it flushes. If it flushes too hard, it's stop. I'd like to see it down to 168.
Getting a little extended. The current spread is 8 points. Typically, it's looking at 3 points.
Nice rainy day outside.
Is pretty standard because we have been sitting in such a small range. It has to get extended if it wants to break out of the range.
I don't know. Now the new 5 minutes starting soon, so I was a little worried.
Yeah. Okay, double stack imbalance there. If it holds it, I might go long. Okay, I'm gonna go long here because that was a triple stack imbalance. Wow, another triple stack imbalance too. Jesus Christ.
Kind of bought late.
Okay, break even here. Why couldn't I have this action?
This is gonna be a losing trade.
I mean, it probably is gonna hit the stop. Yep, hit the stop. I might get in on my Leon short here. Okay, actually should have gone. Okay,
Yeah, sorry, Angelo.
okay, I'm in on the short. Okay, I'm gonna actually go short here.
I'm working on a new indicator. When I'm saying
I should
spread,
have sold it all.
it is. It's not like ATR. It's similar to ATR. So you can kind of
There was
think
a
about it
little
as like
bump
volatility. So think
I
about
should have
like
dumped it all.
a.
Had the chance to get out there.
Think about VWAP, right?
Target
So if you have VWAP. and
Wow.
The average move from VWAP is like 5 points. So we would say the average spread from VWAP is 5 points.
Okay, my Leon short is a little bit sus now. I might get squeezed.
That's kind of
Am I gonna get squeezed?
I'm not using VWAP.
I should have probably waited for a red doji here instead.
So right now,
This okay, so this is a very good example of imbalance absorption trading here. I know I traded every single day. I'm trading so what's the word for it? I'm getting really antsy. And I really should not be doing that. Okay, I got stopped out on Leon.
it almost grabbed it there. You topped out at 80 and a
I might have to let this one go.
Okay, so Leon, I'm gonna wait for it to actually doji before going in.
Do another one of these.
That is like a 1-tick TPO.
If I load here at
To
160.
fully repair this, it would have to go up more than that.
Do I short again?
You'd want to see like 82 here. At least.
I don't know. It's kind of iffy. Actually, you know what? I don't think I want to short again here.
I can see Leon for $4. You should start with the very first class. That's where I would start. Obviously, start in a simulator as well. And if you're using real money, it's no more than a 50 share trade.
This is a good little cool off here. It needed to cool off after that breakout. Let me take a look at this 30 minute. For a little extended on the 30 minute,
Given that
30 minute could honestly go to 85 and not look terrible.
So I guess that was a good short there.
It's our dollar doing here.
So I think each day I'm getting better, but I'm still not to the point where I can push up the size.
Indexes are still correlated, so
Because, you know, I was up almost 5 and then dropped down to -1, now back up to 2. So I have a positive expectancy. It's just that
last time I did this, I looked away and then my skin was too dark. So I might try to time it up.
So here, definitely not gonna short here. We are kind of like flagging at the moment. Obviously, you can see this flag here, flagging at the moment here. So it's gonna do something to the top or the bottom. Let's see how my boy Relentless Trader's doing. Probably better than me. Well, I only see one of his. He's in Leon at the moment. Up 171.
Alright guys, I don't know. Having issues today. I even restarted a couple times. I went to Task Manager, it wasn't there.
Well, the options portfolio is at all-time highs. I'm up like 188 on the day.
Punched in all the credentials again, did not work.
That's well, not at all-time highs. Yeah, no, it is at all-time highs. That's good, I guess.
I've already got trades in on my TradeAvate account. Made some money. Those are locked in green. Is Quan Tower user friendly and you can see your P&L and everything?
So
I heard
we did
people saying
break
that
out this
you can
wedge
see
to the downside.
your,
I wonder if we're gonna
P&L
keep
and
accelerating, or I mean, this is a 20-second chart, so it really isn't.
you have to look on a different screen.
I can't trade this because look at this range. Like if I get in right there, like my first target is at the top of that range. Well, let's open the windows. Get some of this stuff.
It's cooling off a little bit here. It's actually very healthy. It's building up a nice.
So I guess I was completely wrong about the direction of the market. I shouldn't have took off those two trades.
76.
It's okay. I guess I'm still at all-time highs. It's fine. Nothing to really worry about. But again, we do have the news on Thursday and Friday.
Jorge, did you get the idea from Alpine? Is that they're paying $25 a month so you can trade different prop firms all at the same time on one platform with one tower? Okay. Thanks, Kawis. I'll do that. Okay. Gonna try that now. Did I reset my computer one more time? It's been very frustrating with Ninja. I don't like dealing with this. I want to trade.
Looks like it's trying to pressure this.
Never had any
76
issues
move
like
here.
this.
If they lose this node, they're in danger of sweeping this entire distribution.
Okay,
right?
double stack imbalance.
If they lose the 76,
Okay, definitely absorbed
lose
there.
this 73 right here.
Definitely absorbed here. Did I get in too early? Did I get in too early? Could have gotten in too early there.
Finally start to move.
Okay, it looks like I got into.
Push might be enough to push us back down.
Order fill. Order fill.
Yeah, I got in low too early there.
So you do the same thing, Vaughn? You pay the $25 a month to have all your stuff on one tower?
Target fill.
Alright, let's see if we can get a faux trade there. See, I got in a little too early there. Jumped the gun, triple stack imbalance to the upside. Okay, now I'm gonna definitely look for a short. Okay, I'm gonna get out on the other one because I think this.
Order fill.
I'm gonna short there. because it looks like it's rejecting. At least we can get the first target, I'm hoping.
You don't have to, but if you want, that's fine.
So when we hit that first target, I'm just gonna exit. Okay, are we hitting? No, I guess we're not gonna hit it.
Yeah, it's yesterday's high. Yep. We need to go up a few more points to repair the high.
Just a little
We
bit
need to go to
longer
82.
and see if I can get it. Get some
So
trades
far,
in,
this back test
and
is very bullish. It's ignoring the dollar push.
maybe I will.
If it
But I like
loses
having
this high
some
here,
trade
it's much
evade
weaker.
accounts.
This is
I
actually a
actually like-
beautiful rebound too.
Okay, I'm gonna break even this if we get back
I
down,
pay for the market replay on trade evade because that's how I
because it does look like we're a little bit.
got a good sense of the feel of the market is with trade evade.
Order
I don't want to
fill.
have to.
Okay, so I broke even that one. Looking at the market now, small cap. I meant, yeah, okay, all right, thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay, that's just great. That's just great. Yeah, okay, all right. That's just lovely. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, market. That's always really okay. So Leon is coming up.
Well, I appreciate you guys' advice and tips and suggestions. Really, I do.
So I'm looking at Leon and ASPN for shorts,
Worst thing
for small
a
cap
trader is to have
shorts.
software issues, right? You don't want to have software issues. I've never really had any issues with Ninja, to be honest.
Block trades on the high there, very aggressive into 81.
Oh.
Needs a little bit more.
I'm not making any money, but I'm also not losing any money. I guess that's a good thing. Had a couple $100.
Okay, so we got 20 more minutes until 0 DTEs.
42,000, about 4,200. I don't know if I want to trade anymore right now, actually. I'm feeling kind of tired after being up late last night. So I guess I will leave the stream up for a little bit, but I'm going to try to go into files. Do what Bob was saying. This may sound weird too, but I also kind of like having different accounts on different computers because it kind of prevents me from over trading. If I have everything all at once, all right there at the push of the button, I'm gonna be like, man, why don't we just start putting trades on everything?
Push below 40.
Sometimes I just like closing down the computer knowing that that computer
How's the
has
value
got
of
some
the
good
weekend?
winning trades on Ninja, and then I'll switch over to TradeAvate and
A lot
put
of
some on
value.
those. But
If it does
you
sweep,
know, change is
look for a
sometimes
pullback next to that
necessary,
PSU
especially
or that
with
PVC.
software issues anyway. If I can fix it first. Alright.
Okay, gonna look for a long.
Fine,
Yeah, the
Ninja,
dollar move is a
Trader
little scary.
over, fine.
Yes, it's not
Database,
anything to
click
just,
reset, does
yeah.
have some
Oh, here's literally look away from Order. Half a second, here's that move on Order. See what it wants to do on this low. We're already building up a lot of value.
Possibly. It did kind of absorb that. No, but I don't. Kind of over trading at the moment. Maybe I should just stop for today. Not a very good day. Can I get one good trade back in? Okay.
Dollar's still pushing up a little bit.
Could have done much better. And I'll take the green. Drop it.
Yeah, I found the DB,
Very
clicked on
micro
it,
variable on
and it
ESV.
gives me cash, day, messages, minute, replay, snapshot, tick,
Still getting
Ninja
bearish blocks
Trader,
on oil.
SDF, DAK, and Ninja Trader SQ Lite. I don't see reset or
Okay, now we're gonna look for a short. So we got 15 more minutes. I'm probably gonna stop at 10 and not trade till 10:30 because I'm kind of
clear cash.
not in the mood. Well, I am. What's going on here?
How do I clear cache? Right click and then
Okay, there's a double stack and balance there. Try to short there. Okay, maybe that was not a smart move. Okay, I'm just gonna get out of this. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I just got out of that one. Looks like we're gonna use that as support.
alright, done. Hopefully this works.
Order filled. Order filled.
If we don't, I'm gonna go long if we don't. Okay, it looks like that's a triple stack and balance right there. Come on. Come on.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, oh my god. That was so bad.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, if this doesn't work, I'm pretty much done for the day. I'm completely overly trading.
Alright, the daily candle doji is starting to look like it wants to flip green.
Order filled.
Hmm.
Order filled.
It's trying to sweep this level. A lot of bearish blocks just came in there. It seems like they are watching that level. The second it came back to test it, bearish blocks coming in, so no sweep just yet. A lot of liquidity building up around 28 here. A lot of action in the oil market. 4 blocks at 20.
I'll be right back.
Take
Target
this down
filled.
to 5 minutes. Probably pretty quickly.
Way too impatient there. Alright. That's not good.
ES looks like it wants to break out again. Dollar is
Oh my god.
pulling back a little bit. Keep an eye on the delta on this breakout for ES, because right now the delta is a little weak.
Oh my god, why did I leave that on?
Very extended. Typically, the average of 30 minutes is 21 cents.
I think I'm over trading. So I think the end of this week, I'm gonna kind of okay. That was a double stacked imbalance right there. Could have gone in. Could have gone in, but now let's look for a reversal. Let's look for some absorption here.
All 3 indexes like they're ready to push the high. They're just sitting on the high right now. Pretty significant nodes building up on oil. 17 and 28. What a sell-off, man. That's, let's see. Almost $6. $5 to $6 in the last couple of days.
It's trying right here, but
Here's the push on ES. Building up pretty decent nodes on the high on ES. Little node at 80, 80, 75, 82. this would repair the core hiving yesterday, so that's completely repaired at this point.
Come on. No. Don't stop me out. Look how close I was to profit there. Yikes.
Order filled.
Yeah, thank you for walking away. We're green. That's good.
Okay, if this goes to the target. I thought there was absorption here. Okay, looks like we're gonna go lower. So we got 5 minutes. I think today I just I overtraded a little bit too much, and I did not wait for some of the setups to enact. So I kind of went prematurely, and I had to like do reverses, which was pretty bad. Okay, double stacked and balanced there. Let's see what happens to it. Market feels weak. If we get another spread imbalance and it's kind of triggers off of that, I'll go short. If we get absorb that and go above it, then I'll go long.
Alright guys, I'm going to shut down the stream. I don't want to have you guys lingering here. I'm not really doing anything. I'm trying to just figure out this problem. It says now connection issues, check account parameters, not working. I'm going to look into Quant Tower, maybe other platforms as well, I don't know. But this is going to be it for today.
Yeah, Caleb, the high does
Not really,
there's that self.
Yeah, the market's really just selling on. Okay, it looks like.
Even though the market's watching the same level we are,
yeah. Hopefully you guys are
they
having a
double
better day
tapped
than I
that
am.
level both times you
I'm
saw
going to go
block
take a
trades
little
coming,
break
and they
and
sold
come
it.
back and try to resolve this. But you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll make that take profit video too, so look out for that.
Okay, 2 minutes.
Feel very extended on the like 15 and 30 minute on oil. A bounce or a consolidation would definitely be the healthy option.
Okay, I'm gonna short IBRX here. And then I'm gonna cover. No, I'm gonna cover all the way down there. I'm gonna cover like right there. Okay, so not a very good day. Busted out of the Apex account due to drawing drawdown. That's then overtrade it.
So this is where I'm going to shut it down. A little bit of overtrading here.
Okay, so let's do our let's do our 0 DTE and then record our options trade that we did today. And now let's shut it down and find trade again tomorrow. Okay, so we're definitely in an uptrend, though it's extremely tight. So let's go to our 0 DTEs. Okay, so I'm just gonna buy first because this is easy. Okay, also. Okay, market's going down a little bit.
Keep an eye on the bots. Obviously, the bots are doing a really good job with this down move. Although also keep an eye for a possible reversal waterfall.
Okay, I probably want to sell the 7. So let's just do 3 of them. Whoops. Okay.
All 4 bots are in sell signals. Most sell signals were around.
Okay, let's wait a little bit. Well, I mean,
The 5 minutes been selling since 86. 15 minutes been selling since 86 as well. So pretty bearish here. Yeah, this is one of those moves where hopefully you're able to catch the short early and then you're just looking for a possible reversal on the bots or on the sweep. And so far there is no sweep. They nuked that sweep immediately. That's a good example of why you want to watch the tape. The second it was pushing into those levels, bearish block trades were coming in. And then look at the tape now. The buyer blocks are coming in at 84. So the buyers are trying to protect 84 here.
okay. So we filled that.
So you have 7 blocks protecting
Again. Okay, then we're making 20 bucks, around 20 bucks there.
on the buyer blocks.
Okay, so let's put on our stop.
Keep an eye on the 1 and 3 minute bots on oil. We'll see if they flip.
Whoops.
If not, you just hold this thing all the way down.
Oh, go back. 3, limit price 30. So 7 cents. So let's go 15 cents. So we're gonna do a 1-to-1. Okay. Check my email real quick. Okay, so now we're just gonna shut it down because I don't really want to see it. Okay, actually I want to put in a trade in Leon. Okay, Leon, I'm just gonna put in a trade here. And okay, that looks like a good cover. Alright, I'm just gonna shut it down. Shut down my Ninja Trader 2. I actually have quite a number of chores. Okay, I forgot to do. Okay, let's put in the. I got put in the trades for the day. All right, let me do this. Okay, let's put in the trades real quick, and then we'll end it. So on recap, kind of messed up the messed up that Apex account. Slightly positive on the main account, on the trade cop or the main account. Obviously, no commissions, and a little bit more fluid in terms of sizing. Options portfolio is doing really well. So let's put in our stuff. Let's put in the 0 DTE first. 0 DTE. Put. I'm just gonna put put. It really doesn't matter. And today is 10/24. So that one, you're getting credit about 20 bucks. Probably like 600. Okay. What is it? Why is this thing 0? Oh, no, I don't think I put in. Okay, whoops. Okay. So let's delete that. So today is 10/24. Oh, I got stopped out and gone. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna try it again right here. I'm assuming we're not gonna break 50. Okay, and it got rid of my stop. Why? Alright. I'm about to put a manual stop until the end. Okay, let's see where we're at. So what did we do today? We added a monthly 112. Didn't do monthly. I'm just. Whoops. It is a 1112, but I'm just gonna put 2112. So on the call side, we did 43. And then on the put side, we did 23. Oops.
Yeah, this is a ridiculous move on oil. You're almost 4 times.
23. 25. 27. And this expiring in.
Okay, starting to sell off on ES. So if you guys are watching ES, keep an eye on VWAP here at 70. We also have VWAP at 66. This is a pretty
Whoops.
bad sell.
What am I doing?
It's pretty
This
bad
is.
for the bulls, I mean, because we are losing this range high. So if they stay below this range high and they lose VWAP, getting very weak. So far, they're protecting VWAP. Beautiful protection, actually bounced immediately. But yeah, if they lose VWAP, that's basically a complete failure of this distribution here. The action on oil right now is just insane. Look at these moves.
1 second, guys. Okay, let me finish this up really quickly. So we are getting.
Got like 50 cents.
So we're getting like 26 plus 18. So 44.
Look like on the daily, it's gotta be bad.
And then we are paying about 700 in margin there. So we're getting about 6%. So we're kind of reducing the amount that we're getting here.
82.30.
Okay, so this one I need to fill out later. Hopefully we win that one. And yeah, so there we go.
I was assuming this is gonna be 95 pretty easily. All these headlines.
Okay, now my Leon one is working. So where is Leon? I put in the stop here.
And it just goes to show what we always talk about, trying to predict these moves very long term, midterm. Is this too much news? Especially
My God, I hate Ninja. I hate. You know what we're gonna do with Leon? We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna let it go, and we're gonna come back. Like, we'll check it at like noon, the short, or at 1, and we'll see. Okay, so be done for the day. Oh yeah. One last thing. Let me shut this down. I want to check the cat wants food, but I do want to check my ratios here. So this is a little bit different than kind of how other people do it. So wow, this is really good. So my delta is at 2.2, this 22 basically, but my theta is at 74. So my current ratio and optimal ratio. Okay, that's really good. I love that right there. Just give me a second. Let me feed the cat.
But you can see here, we had a bunch of single prints. They all got filled in. Same thing here. We had some on the way up, I believe. These got filled in on the way back down. There's just not enough buy pressure. Buyers are getting annihilated here. Like I said, just keep an eye
Okay,
on the
sorry.
box.
Okay, I'm back. So let me kind of explain. So this is the options portfolio. It consists of monthly options on the triple Q, SQQQ, and TQQQ, and also some long-term 112s or strangles. And
But it's hard to take a reversal when there's just so
so the thing with the way, and also there's some VIXs, there's some zero DT, or I'm not zero T's obviously included in here. Some VIX hedges. There's some 14-day DTEs that are mixed in, that are based upon the volatility of the market. So when it's very volatile, going beyond the expected move, I'll take a trade, fading that move. But anyway, I'm doing this a little bit differently than some of the other 112 traders. There's a number of reasons how I'm doing it differently. One, obviously, the main reason is I'm doing monthlies, which I'm comfortable wheeling those. I don't hope not to wheel them, but if I have to, I will. The other thing I want to try out that's a little bit different is I want to try to manage the portfolio based upon the theta delta ratios. So here the variance I'm putting in is 1%. So if you can take a look here, based upon the last 100-day or calendar year, or not 365 days, the average is on the down day. So up days are generally good, but the down days is what we have to worry about. So 80 percentile is negative 1.23, and then an average down day is like 0.71. So if you take the average and that percentile, it comes out to about 1%. So that's kind of like, so basically the theory here, or what I really want to achieve here, is that on up days, again, this only occurs with net lick. This is not realized profits. Realized is more important, but sometimes net lick is important too, because you kind of don't want your net lick to just kind of jump around everywhere. Kind of want to, in my opinion, I would rather give up a little bit of profits, absolute profits. Like, obviously these are all recorded. And obviously this is a small account. And I rather do that and have us give up a little profits and have a smoother net lick than the other way around, where having higher profits and like a net lick that jumps everywhere, and you're kind of like, you're kind of like, kind of wincing at every market movement on your net lick. Maybe I'm just that kind of trader. But anyway, so these are so this is the last. So basically we're at 420, around 424, I believe. Like, so I'm using 1%, which is between the average and the 80th percentile. This is what I got from IB. This is like, obviously a SPX weighted delta, and this is the theta. So the delta you have to times by 10. So I'm actually 22 delta. So my ratio currently is 3.4. And the optimal ratio. So this optimal ratio is the ratio that you need in theta and delta to overcome a 1% drop in SPY or XPX, if that makes sense. So if I have this ratio, I'm actually really close. So what that means is that if the market drops 1%, right, my theta should overcome if I'm positive delta, which generally you mostly are. It should overcome that adverse delta, right? If that makes sense. So if the delta brings you down like $100, the theta should theoretically push you up $100. So on that day, even though the market's down 1%, you should be at 0. So that's kind of what I want to kind of achieve. You know, you kind of really, and I'm still playing around with this, and obviously you can't achieve that all the time, but you know, I'm trying to get as close to the optimal ratio as possible, and then probably like a minimum 2 ratio. So what does that mean in terms of like, you know, management of trades? The only problem here is that my monthly options kind of interferes with the long terms, because with the monthly I'm not really concerned about the deltas because I'm willing to wheel, but I guess for the long term, it just to kind of reduce the overall net lick exposure or variance. Let's just say if net lick, so let's just say right now, if I'm really, I mean, this I think is pretty close, right? And I have an opportunity to put on a long-term 112, I'll go ahead and do that, right? Because number one, that increases my delta, but my ratio is pretty good at the moment. But let's just say, you know, the market's going down a little bit and my ratio is like at 2 or possibly below, then I'm not going to put a 112 on, because that's going to even drop that ratio even more. Instead, what I might do is I might look at what my 112s are now and see if there's anything that I can roll or take off for a profit, or just take off some risk, if that makes sense, which is what I've done in 2 of these. So I still need to play around with that. I think there is a way to do that where you're not kind of really gimping yourself on the realized profits. It's kind of, okay, this optimal ratio is probably really difficult to achieve. You know, it's kind of like the ideal scenario. But it's kind of indicates like, okay, when these are pretty close, you know, it's kind of like, oh, you know, if you have enough liquidity or enough margin, you can put on a trade now, right? Because, you know, your ratios are pretty good. The other thing I'm trying to think about, like, you know, if it's bad, maybe you'll put calls on. But again, you don't really want to put calls on when the market's down quite a bit, because you could whipsaw you back and hurt you that way. But you might put on a strangle where the call has more weight, so to speak. I need to think about that. Or you could do like a 112 call. I don't know if that's even possible. But again, you don't want to put a call on when the market's down quite a bit, because you could get a nasty whipsaw back up and you get stopped out like pretty much right away. So for now, I think really the methodology is that, you know, I'm going to look at these ratios, and if there is enough, if I'm close, like this I think is pretty close. If I wanted to, I won't do now because we have some news coming in Thursday, Friday, but maybe after Thursday, Friday, or Friday afternoon, you know, if these ratios are still really good, I'm not gonna, and I have some margin, I'm gonna put on a long-term 112 or a strangle, or depending on where the market's at.